You ever leave a conversation feeling like you just ran a mile? Nothing happened, no fight, no drama, but you're flat, hollowed out, and you can't figure out why. Here's why. Some people don't take your money, they take something you can't earn back, your energy, and the quiet ones do it so smoothly that you walk away blaming yourself for being tired. Last time we talked about the people who need your reaction. These are their cousins, so let's name them. 6 people quietly draining your energy and exactly how to spot each one. Quick thing first, none of these people are necessarily villains. Most of them don't even know they're doing it. They're not evil, they're just expensive, and every single one runs on the same fuel, your energy. They keep getting it for one reason: you keep paying. So this isn't about hating anyone, it's about finally seeing the pattern, because you cannot set a boundary you can't see. Number 1. The crisis magnet. This person's life is a permanent emergency. Every week it's a new disaster. The job, the ex, the friend who betrayed them. Something always happening to them and never because of them. And you, being a good person, show up, you listen, you advise, you carry it. Here's the trap. They don't actually want a solution. If you solve the crisis, they lose the thing that earns them your attention. So next week, there's a new one. You're not their friend. You're their unpaid therapist on a permanent shift. The move: stop bailing the water out of their boat. Care about them, but let them feel the consequences. The people who only start swimming when you stop rescuing them were never really drowning. Number 2. The subtle critic. This one's sneaky because on paper they're nice, but every compliment has a hook in it. Wow, brave choice. Good for you for even trying. I could never pull that off. You're just so confident. You walk away feeling vaguely worse, and you can't even point to why. That's the design. They don't lift themselves up, they shrink you down just a little, so the distance between you feels smaller. The move: don't perform smaller to keep them comfortable, and you're allowed to name it calmly. Was that a compliment? Watch how fast the game stops working the second the lights come on. Number 3. The one-way friend. Pull up your messages with them and actually look. Who reaches out first? Who only appears when they need a favor, a ride, a vent, a connection, and goes quiet the moment they've got it? This is the friendship that's all withdrawals and no deposits. I held on to one of these for years. I kept telling myself they were just busy. Then I ran one simple test. I stopped reaching out first, and I never heard from them again. That wasn't a friend I lost. That was a bill I stopped paying. The move: match their effort, not their need. Then let the silence tell you the truth. Number 4. The joy thief. You come to them lit up about something, an idea, a plan, a piece of good news, and in one sentence, they let all the air out of it. Isn't that a bit risky? My cousin tried that and lost everything. Must be nice. They don't even mean to be cruel. Their own world is grey, so your color actually offends them. And if you keep bringing them your hope, they will slowly train you to expect less. The move: stop pitching them your dreams. The early, fragile, on-fire version of an idea needs protecting from people who only know how to pour water. Not everyone has earned your excitement. Number 5. The bottomless cup. This person needs reassurance the way a fire needs air. Are you mad at me? Did I do something? Do you actually like me? Or are you just being polite? At first it feels like love. They care so much what you think. But slowly you realize there is no amount of reassurance that ever fills them. You pour and pour, and the cup is always empty, because the hole isn't in your relationship, it's in them, and it was never your job to fill it. The move: hand the cup back gently. You're okay, you don't need me to tell you that. You can love someone without becoming their life support. And number 6, the one that ties all of this together, the button pusher. This is the person who pokes, the little jab, the "I'm just being honest." The topic they know winds you up, dropped in casually, so they can watch you light up. They're not trying to communicate, they're fishing for the flinch, the defense, the explosion, because your reaction is the entire point. Remember the gap from last time? This is the person who lives to collapse it. And here's the beautiful part. They are completely powerless the second you stop reacting. No reaction, no fuel, no game. The move: don't take the bait, stay flat, give them nothing, and watch them quietly get bored and go looking for someone easier. So here's what all 6 have in common. None of them survive without your energy, and you keep handing it over because somewhere along the way you learned that being drained is what makes you a good person. For most of my life, I confused being available with being kind. I was proud of being the one everyone could lean on. What I couldn't see was that I was running on empty, and the people filling up on me were never the ones who'd refill me. So here's the reframe. Protecting your energy is not cold, and it is not selfish. It's the only way you'll have anything left for the people who actually deposit instead of just withdraw. You are allowed to love someone and still not let them drain you. Spot the pattern, guard the fuel, and spend it on the people who give it back. And if this one hit a little too close to home, the next one's about a drain you won't see coming because it's wearing a disguise you actually admire. The habit that looks like ambition but is quietly keeping you broke. I'll see you there.